and limiting perimeter shots. So here we go. As you know, we have some really good post players on this team. And when we see a mismatch against another team, we want to take advantage. Maybe the opponent is undersized, or maybe their interior defense is weak. But these are the situations when we want to feed the post as much as possible. Now let's take a look at some game film showing what we can do to get the ball to our post players for some easy scoring opportunities. You see how the passer is getting a good angle in open passing lane? Don't force passes into the post if the defense is camping in the passing lane. Once we get the pass into the post, we can let our post players go to work and get some easy baskets. Here's another example. See how the passer waits for the post player to get solid position and signal for the ball? You got to have patience. You always have to make sure the post player has established his position and is ready to receive the pass before throwing it down to him. So remember, when coach wants us to feed the post, this is what we should be doing. Now, on to our next focus point. There are several good shooting teams we'll be facing in the future. We need to do everything we can to limit their perimeter shooting. If we give good outside shooting teams open looks, it's going to be tough for us to get a W. Let's take a look at some tape to see how shooters are getting open and the bad things that happen when you give those teams a good look at the basket. All right, here's a textbook case of using the screen. See how the defender's nowhere near his man? You can't do that. Your job? Avoid the screen and stay tight on your man. We can't give good shooters open looks. Here's another play. See the defender sag off the shooter and give him an open look? When we go up against good shooting teams, we need to limit perimeter shots by staying tight and trying to force them inside to our interior defenders. If they're going to take an outside shot, we better have a hand in the face. Okay, I think we're good here. I have complete faith that you all will be ready to execute when coach calls for either of these points of emphasis next game. We'll catch up more tomorrow at practice. Our pick and rolls were way too sloppy last game, so we're going to work on them today. I want solid screens before you roll to the basket. If the defenders sag or go under the pick, we'll get a wide open jumper. If they don't, then the roll should be there. Now let's do it. You guys are awfully lucky. I wanted to have you running suicides until somebody lost their lunch. I wanted to get you in the weight room to see if there was a real man amongst you. But I decided not to. Sure, practice was pathetic. The effort was horrible. But we'll treat them like professionals. Tell them today was simply not good enough. You don't bring in next game, expect some serious shuffling in the lineup. Now get out of here.
I can't believe it's actually happened.
Man, what are you babbling about now?
You earned a spot in the starting lineup and continue to make plays. I like what you bring into the mix. But only time will tell if you can produce consistently over the long haul. You just got to keep working, and who knows, maybe this team will be yours someday.
I'm just happy to be a part of this team, be a part of something special.
That's the kind of humility that serves you well, my man.
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready for this thing to get started. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. Taking a look at Toronto. They're pretty rattled right now after a road trip in which they did not win a game. Now they hope to get back on track here at home.
The home fans really will get an opportunity to see their favorite team during this long homestand.
Yeah, and they're going to want to give those fans something to cheer about right away, Clark. And this is a big one for them here today. Establish the home court and build some confidence.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, on the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. And it's Napier in at the point. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. 2 shots. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to Indiana.
And Kevin, I kept waiting for them to get back into that game. It seemed like they were capable of it, but it just never happened.
Well, I didn't see it, Steve. I mean, you had much more faith in them than I did. I didn't think they were showing any signs of life. We were watching the same thing, but perceiving it different.
Here's Miami now. Here's Wade. cannot hit. So the Raptors will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
And so here is Miami after Toronto got the three-pointer. Wade a screen on Patterson. Just 5 to shoot. Napier and Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.